What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction. It's gonna be a reaction to the dog made in Korea, Eustace, about Beyblade Burst not being that serious. As always, check the link in the description for the Discord comms. As always, nothing wrong with preferring a like, and when you subscribe, whether on YouTube or Twitch, turn on that noti bell. You know what I'm saying? If you join the Discord comm, you'll get notified every time I go live. In case Twitch is tweaking, you'll also get notified every time I post videos, which for YouTube it's twice daily. And 3 times if you include the clips. Other than that, make sure y'all drink water. Make sure y'all do 3 good deeds in 24 hours. My little spiel about Beyblade is I've always found it like kind of interesting because I thought Burst was like some cheap kind of imitation of what we grew up on. Because I started off with like Metal Fury base, and then my friend, he ended up having Burst base. I thought it was lame, but it's actually very intricate, like point system. I think it's a tough concept. And one of my favorite characters of all time, Frida Hoya, is in here. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
One is saying, but Jinka, but Ryuga, but Beyblade Metal Series. But what about Beyblade Burst? It had children running away to Mexico to become evil Beybladers at 12. This man was out here fighting evil dragons and talking to demons just to snake his own best friend and destroy his Beyblade. Free became a blader because the earth told him to. Bro learned from a deer. You would catch this man mid-fade, going super sane, straight insane. Then after the match, he'd be jumping off buildings because he always keeps a parachute. Like, why? Ager became corrupt by what? The Beyblade Devil? I don't even know. He also slimed the main character for no reason. That was his homie too, but he just breaks his Beyblade, then emotes in his face. He starts laughing for no reason. So shut up with that nonsense. As someone that grew up with the largest Beyblade collection in the world, I can tell you, Beyblade Burst is
I definitely want a Beyblade Burst collection. Like my friend, what we would do is he had a bunch of bays, we had some bays, and we like burst them all. And then keep the piles in like a bag, or you know, for anyone who's trying to steal his tag in like a box or whatever. And then with you and your friends, it was 3 of us always. We like kind of take turns picking parts. We start with like faces. You pick your series of faces. You get a turn, he get a turn, he get a turn. Then you switch to like middles and then your bottoms. And then like you do that, and then it's pretty much like a draft, kind of like in the NBA. And you build your team with all those parts to create a tough like Beyblades. That was like the meta. So I definitely like chat. Don't mess around and let me get some money. Don't mess around and let me get some money. But we're building a stadium in the crib, and we're recording videos on it. We're gonna put a camera directly above it and like hang it off the ceiling. And we got like multiple angles. We're gonna have mini cameras in there. But we finna go crazy.
goated and better than Metal Fury. But that's a talk for another time. If you want to see that video, comment below. If you write me a Bible,
could say it's better because it's longer. I just know for a fact I stopped after Turbo. I thought Turbo was a stretch, but it was kind of tough. I was able to like finish it. But then there's the one with that one yellow hair dude. And then there was one with the blue and red hair dudes. Like once I got to the one with the yellow dude, I just realized they were lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? And they're still going, by the way. But it is tough. I've seen the manga, and the manga's tough. I saw a panel like the top. I think it's like the top 10. They had my boy Valt at 1, Shu at 2. I think it's Iger at 3, and my goat Free at 4, bruh. So we love to see.
Me writing them saying metal's better, blah, 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 blah. I'm not even gonna read it anyway, so just comment and say you want the video. Anyways, these are the characters I chose to talk about. Valt Aoi, the big champ, the absolute demon Free, this little freak Ager, Shu, the Valorant E-boy, and let's get some Lui up in here too, why not? This is our main character.
I've seen people talk about how like Ryuga's such a goat that when they put him in Burst, they had to like split him up into like different like Dragon Bladers, and they had like Ryuga as part of his crash out personality because he was like evil, kind of like how Ryuga was. And they got Free as like another part of his crash out personality.
Valt Aoi. He really about that bass shit. He got a face tattoo at only 11 years old. He be at school learning strictly Beyblade. He don't know no algebra. He don't know no history. He's so dumb. He failed PE class. But when it comes to Beyblade, nobody grinding like him. He out here walking like this, like, bro, what is you doing? Brother, you are not Rock Lee. Beyblade does not compare to fighting Prime.
Game of Thrones King's Road is now
non-sponsored. I'm trying to train like that too. Like if you know about the Louis joint and Burst, they train by like ripping the base, and there's like not ripping the base, but there's a thing in the wall, and it's kind of like a cable fly, but you like rip it like, and like that's really tough. Xander's my go-to. I'm gonna rewatch Burst for sure. It's still muted from the ad.
On inspiration. Bro is moving like that one black guy on the beach, bro. If you know, then you know. This man's mom makes bread for a living, and his profession is professional Beyblader. But it be getting real in them Beyblade streets.
That's why I mess with Burst too. Like when they did the season joint, he went to Spain off of blading.
This man summoned a mythical knight, and look who he's fighting. Is that the Grim Reaper? Is that Reaper from Overwatch? There is no way. And he really smoked this man too. But basically, throughout the first season, this man was running around town with his Beyblade gang, and they were fighting the Beyblade Elite Four. He was out here fighting the most mysterious gym leaders I've ever seen in my life, bro. It was wild, and he was giving them stress too. Mind you, this is only season 1 of Beyblade Burst. Y'all remember that time Valt got slimed out by his own man Shu? He decided winning the match was not enough. He had to break this man's Beyblade, turn Valkyrie into Thanos at the end of Endgame. It was all over. This man Valt was hurting so bad, he was seeing Shu's ghost. I know he was gonna get that get back. That's exactly what he did. Next time he's seen Shu in a tournament, he burst this man's new and improved Beyblade and knocked him out with it. How did this man get knocked out? Like, buddy, you did not feel the pain. He's trying to act like he doing something. Bruh, you was not out there. Stop that. That's how Valt won the championship, by the way. Dropped 40 on Shu's head and just went home. But even in Turbo, this man Valt is not washed. He's out here pissing on Louis after he got an even stronger Beyblade. But what I have to talk about is Shu's Beyblade career. Bro's backstory is sadder than guts. His backstory is worse than Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Shu used to be the homie, kicking it with Valt, but after he got whipped by Louis, he tried to become mysterious and move to the Mexican temples. And look at his outfit, bruh. Brother, you are 11. Where are your parents? You aren't even allowed on the big roller coasters yet. Why are you here? But look at this. Bro tampered with ancient technology to install a Beyblade arena. They go inside Shu's crib, and nah, who is his coaches? Diddy? They got children tied up, training their Beyblade skills. And who are these dudes? Looking like Team Galactic from Pokemon.
I'm saying, bro, they got the Team Rocket fits on. They got Evil Syndicate fits on, boy.
I'm telling y'all, background check these Beyblade coaches. They're up to no good. Shu then decides he's gonna 1v4 his own friends. But the fade, winning is not enough for him. He tries to slime them out and kill them after the match. My man, did you just try to kill 4 children? They're not even teenagers yet, bruh. There are some tweenagers. It's like this dude was never home in the whole entire show. He's in random places thinking about catching Louis lacking.
Mind you, I swear part of his backstory is he has money, bro.
One time, bro mysteriously emerged from the water and decided he was not rocking with his own Beyblade. He slimed out his own Beyblade and destroyed it. Then decided he needs to power up in this tube. You are not Mewtwo. You are not Goku. You are not Shadow the Hedgehog. You don't need this, bro. He really thought he was like that. He was beefing with dragons. One time, bro was in hell and he seemed free. Like, you are a sick man. This the funniest part though. He was talking to a door or something, all right? And look, this is how Shu sees himself. The alpha wolf. Like, there's no way. You're pushing 13, Unk. Give up the mysterious gimmick. Beyblade is not that serious. Clock into McDonald's, go. He really seen Spriggan's true form and decided to become him. He said, fuck the Beyblade, I am the Beyblade, and beat Free by himself. This man was in the world championship versus a gang leader that never lost, and he just clapped him, then hits this smile. This maniacal smile, bro is a demon. Then the Valt incident happened. There's nobody who will not slime out for some Beyblade wins, bro. The Beyblade series cannot be this serious. You had a choice. You did not have to do this. Next up, for my personal favorite character, Free de la Hoya. We meet this man when he shoulder checks the main character, Valt Aoi, because he's soft compared to my GOAT. Then he proceeds to fight him without even using a launcher. He threw his Beyblade down like it was some trash. Then went on a rampage, beating every single member on his own team. Then decided, I'm finna quit the team because, quote unquote, he said himself, these niggas suck. Listen, his words, not mine, okay? But Free is different because the wildlife itself told him to Beyblade. Instead of his coach being a child predator like Shu's, he got a deer of truth. And with this, he gained the aura to make a tiger fold just by looking at it.
Free must be staring down that tiger so he can tap into the wild beast inside. I'm loving this.
Or he might have a thing for big cats.
Did you seriously insinuate that my goat is into animals?
That's what I'm saying.
Get back into the kit. No, don't say it, Eustace. Don't say it, Eustace. But this dude was trying to steal free sauce, so he took off on bro. He really got them burners. He thought he trapped free on top of a building. Don't be a fool. Hell no. My goat always keeps a parachute in case he gets caught trying to have sex with tigers at the zoo. Yo, what am I saying, bro? This video is about spinning tops. Anyways, bro. Free once beat Valt so bad after the fight, his body tried to kill itself. He just collapsed and dropped to the floor. Same thing happened to my grandpa. Wow, why did I say that? I remember this one time, he beat that one dude that thinks he's good, but he's really not. And yeah, he proved that he sucks. Bro was bowing down to him after the match, like this is insane glazing. He even spun back on the weirdo from earlier. He was celebrating, and then all we seen was his Beyblade busting his face. Yo. He was 30 years old, falling down to his knees because a 12-year-old beat him in Beyblade. Are we sure he's okay, alright? This man looks extremely sick, I don't even know. This might be the craziest thing though. Look at Free's training. Nah, he's not slick. Bro trying to impress the highs because there is no reason to lift a boulder, bro. I swear. Y'all do anything to impress some girls, bro. But when Free gets serious, he's a whole different man. Bro goes Super Saiyan, looking all freaky and veiny. In this form, he dropped off Lui, but was it really worth it? Like, bro was tweaking.
What's your worst assignment horror story?
Unsponsored, by the way. We messed with Grammarly though. I definitely have it installed on this computer and my laptop that I think could work on. Talk to me though.
Knows he's a demon. Look how he was walking around, bruh. But this right here might be the fastest lock-in I've ever seen. You catch Free on the wrong day, this man might get you whacked for no reason. He was in the world championship on TV, straight geeked. Bro was fiending for the fake perk. It was so bad, Chris had to tell him to go home, bruh. It's over. He's my personal favorite character, and I must say, any Free slander will be abolished in my comment sections. There's this man, Louis, and he was also a demon. Bro's hair was literally fire. He dropped a bag just to train for Beyblade. Like, this gym is crazy. My boy is not going to Planet Fitness, I'll tell you that. He was so terrifying, Valt was seeing bro in his dreams while he was laughing. His dreams might have been onto something though, because he gave Valt some pressure. Bro summoned a real life dragon and packed up Valt's Beyblade. He's really clean though. His Bey got launched into the sky and he was not even stressing. Bro said, typical for real. And then Valt's Bey burst, man. And his Bey landed right back into his hand. And before that, he was fighting Shu. Bro turned around mid-match and said, you know what? I already won. I said, bro, what you mean you already won? Shu's Beyblade exploded and got—
That's tough. He pulled a Meteorima. Come on, Taka. We're on defense now. That's crazy.
I sent out to the stands. After that L, Shu was never the same for real. One time we seen this man fighting 10 shadow goons. And I'm telling you right now, he did not have any trouble with them. He made it rain with their Beyblade parts, turned them into an unbuilt puzzle. It was bad, 100 pieces. Also, one time, he was fighting Free, and he was the first man to beat him. It was so crazy, they leaked the sparring footage, and no one could believe it. They thought it was AI or something. Now before this, I never watched or covered Beyblade Burst Turbo, but today I did. The new main character is named Iger, and bro be doing anything. He might pull up and snatch your Beyblade. But after seeing Valt's power, he decides at like 12 years old, he's gonna build one himself. He was playing with lava and some lasers, like, nah, bro, you cannot be doing this. You should be using safety scissors and butter knives. Where are your parents at? On his first battle, he was keeping up with the world champion Valt. And I knew the times had changed when later he caught a fade with Louis and actually clapped him up. Like, no way. I would be pissed if I trained my whole life.
It's different though. It's like, how do people come across their bays? They get built, and I remember like with Valt, he was talking to that one dude, and he like helped him build it. So they'll go to like a builder, and like will go like off their spirit and all of that. He built it himself. Like, he got IQ.
Expensively, and lost to some random kid in his first week. Couple weeks in, and he's out here going insane, literally getting taken over by the Beyblade demon and destroying other kids' Beyblades. He pulled up on Valt and was wilding on his own homie. He broke Valtriac, and then he had the nerve to start walking around with the championship belt on his shoulders everywhere he went, bro.
He looks so familiar. He used the shark Beyblade. I don't remember the name. But he used the shark bet. Because I told y'all, we burst the pieces. I remember getting his pieces, bro.
This man is evil. Someone y'all said I have to mention is Phi. When this man got introduced, they had to split the sky apart. And just look at him. The blue, the red, the lights on him, the sky splitting, bruh. You could tell he was bad news, but he kind of aura though. He fought in a 1v10 tournament and had no problem because he decided, I'm just gonna burst all of them. Bro turned him into an unbuilt Lego set. it was raining pieces. And then in his next fight, he decided he does not like Egyptians. He destroyed this kid's Beyblade for no reason. And look at him. He could not believe what just happened to him. He's gonna have to go back home and build pyramids now. He was so evil. He had someone like Ager having nightmares about him, just existing, to not even doing anything to him. So like, wow. Unfortunately, after this episode, about 25 episodes in, my Wi-Fi cut out and I could no longer watch the show. So I'm very sorry if I missed your favorite moment. If this video does well, I'll go cover the
Ain't talking about my dog Xandro. This is a perfect freeze frame right here, man. Y'all clap it up for my dog. Made in Korea. It's tough. It's tough. This is what we love to see. You know what I'm saying? Beyblade is indeed that serious. That's gonna be all for this reaction. As always, make sure our boys check that link down in the description for the Discord com. Be sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and like. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see more Beyblade content, comment. You know, it really shows because the videos with the most comments, that's what you're going to see more often. You feel me? I'm not trying to appease the algorithm. I'm trying to appease to the real republic, my people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Peace.